Top of the morning to you. This is Monday with Friday, preparing you for a better week ahead. The number of times I have moved in my life is classified information. Some moves were voluntary, like when my father moved the family to another town when I was just 12 years old, or when mine or my wife's job remained the same, but housing provided by one or the other required moving. Most moves were voluntary, due to going as we understand it in my vocation and profession, where God leads me. I am facing yet again an imminent move, the 7th long-distance one among the many other shorter ones. For the past 22 years, I have been an immigrant, although I rarely remember that before that I was also an immigrant for nearly a dozen years. When I left the land of my birth 33 years and 7 weeks ago, I did not really want to, but for myriad reasons too long to repeat here, but no longer painful, I left involuntarily. I have tried a handful of times to return, but the doors remained firmly shut, and so I simply stopped trying. I did not really want to leave the country that welcomed me as an adopted son either, but family matters required it at the time. It is not for being short on desire or attempts that I have not returned to Jamaica. Those doors remained firmly shut, and once again I simply stopped trying. The first time I left home right out of high school, headed for college, my church gifted me a suitcase. On it was a sticker that read, "Bloom where you're planted." I have never forgotten that instruction, and both consciously and subliminally, I believe I have lived it out. Sometimes when I tell persons how much I wish I could have offered my grown-up, studied-up, matured-up, professional and immensely skillful self to my homeland or to at least the Caribbean, they think I am complaining, but no, I am not. It is just one of those longings for home that linger with many immigrants. For sure, I have bloomed in each successive place I have landed, more than I did in the place before. I told the folks to whom I am going soon that having moved so many times in my life, I hardly know where to call home, especially as an immigrant, but that their beautifully diverse community and their palpably evident welcome to and friendship among each other and to me gives me a sense of home, an important thing in this unfriendly America. I am persuaded that I have landed at long last exactly where I need to be, in a position I have known for a decade I needed to occupy, for which the decades before it have prepared me, and in the very best place, even if not my birthplace, that I can execute that service. I'm trying to use my bare bones sketch of my life journey, the half of which is not included in these 5 to 7 minutes, to encourage you, wherever you are, to bloom where you are planted. Find your grounding, identify your gifts, follow your passions, see your fellow humans, sense the vision of the common good, plant your feet firmly on the ground and bloom. In a manner of speaking, do not look back. Your heart may long for some place in the past, but cherish that as an ingredient that has prepared and made you into your authentic self for this moment, this place, and this purpose in time. Now, friends, I know how much many of you look for Monday with Friday. Even on the Mondays, I forewarn you that it's not coming. Today, we are just 17 days short of a full 3 years since my first episode. I had to pinch myself that it has been 3 years. I have wrestled many times in the past with the idea of changing the frequency of these episodes or even bringing the program to an end. It began during the COVID lockdowns, and I had no idea at that time that it was going to go so deep into the future. This is not part of my paid work, and frequently preparations to appear here each Monday infringes and imposes on something else, usually my relaxation time or sleep, not my paid work. Let's get that clear. But the time has arrived wherein I find it responsible to go on an extended break. Packing is a beast. Moving is a bigger beast. Moving across town is a bobcat, while moving across several states is a pride of lions. I need several weeks to move, to start my new assignment strong, to settle in and find my feet and my grounding there so I may bloom responsibly once again. Let me commit to be back here with you some fine Monday in September or latest October, if my life and yours go on by God's grace. It's an appropriate time to review, to rethink, recalibrate before returning. I welcome your ideas and your suggestions for a future iteration of Monday with Friday. Just log in to www.fridayleads.org, click on the Contact Me tab, and send me an email with your idea and interest. And I thank you in advance. So stay tuned, stay hopeful, stay holy, keep your sanity and integrity, keep on being an agent of good and healthy change wherever you are. Do everything you can to cool down our alarmingly overheated planet. Bloom where you are planted. I am Michael Friday, and your week just got better, and I hope your last 3 years did get better. I'll see you again soon. Happy Monday, all the way to the next several Fridays.